Hey now.
Step up in this game like I'm hammering nails. Burst a flat plane, listen up, I'll tell you tales. Home Depot vibes on my tools, no fails. Level up my vision while the world just derails. Jaron said it first, now I'm chasing the truth. First wanna know, is he shilling or aloof? Now I'm flexing with the facts while they playing the fool. Flat earth, no curve, I'm breaking all the rules.
Earth is like
Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they saying no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. Rolling deep through Antarctica, you know what's up. Snowflakes in the air, yeah, we sipping from the cup. Well, Duffy said, trust me, I came out of the blue. Started from the hustle, now I'm building my crew. Wait, I'm stacking up truth like I'm lumber from the store. Got the blueprint, baby, I'm ready for war. See the horizon straight, no dip in my sight. Thug life on the flat, bringing knowledge to
Earth is like
the fire. Earth is like Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they saying no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. So I'm here to break walls, I'm kicking down doors, hash street life, I'm hustling, what's mine is ours. A whole new vision, we gon' stack and we gon' rise. With my crew by my side, we defy all the lies.
Earth is like
Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they saying no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. So remember this hustle, keep your eyes on the prize. Earth is flat like a board, like the ones on a 5. We'll build this place together, ain't no mountain too high. Home Depot mindset, we gon' reach for the sky, yeah. So remember this hustle, keep your eyes on the prize. Earth is flat like a board, like the ones on our 5. We'll build this place together, ain't no mountain too high. Home Depot mindset, we gon' reach for the sky, yeah.
And we're off. As usual, if you'd like to support this channel, there are PayPal and Patreon links in the info box below. What's going on out there, man? I missed you. So I'm all buy me onesie today. I guess they were right. I've been losing my popularity. I guess I can live with that. If you can. Yeah, here we go. Like I said, I'm all by me onesie, so there'll be some moments and awkward silences. It's just me, man. There's no one else, so I'm not gonna be talking the whole time. Like right now. But now, you see what I mean. And when we get into the video, I'm not going to be looking at chat. So if you're out there chat skanking, I'm not going to be able to see it. Hey, QE, did you get my link FE proof via Droid? I don't think so, Tara. When did you send it to him? Was it recent? Was it in the past couple days or a couple weeks? I don't think so. You'll have to get more specific. Well, there's good news. Guess what's here? Fall, finally. Not officially, it's already been fall, but the weather fall, right? We got our first freeze warning tomorrow morning. How you like that? Guess what that means? It's prime shooting time, baby. That's right. This is where I make my money these next couple months. Also, no. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Kim. Also, no super chat shout outs by Booger. Yeah, that's one of the bummers of doing this by me onesie. Gonna have to rethink that for next show. Oh, I'm getting a bit rate overload. Why? I ain't doing anything. There's no Discord up. The heck? We'll see how it goes. Well, just have Booger shout them out in the super chat if there are any super chats. How about that? All right. Anything else before we get started? We're gonna take a break from the land of Misfit Toys 1.0 and head to their progeny, the land of Misfit Toys 2.0. Now, you guys out there, it's not 0.2 and 0.1. It's the land of Misfit Toys 1.0. That's Earth Awakenings. And the land of Misfit Toys 2.0, their progeny, the Politics server. Everyone got that straight now? Not 0.1, not 0.5, 0.1, 0.26. No. Land of Misfit Toys 1.0, that's Earth Awakenings. And the Land of Misfit Toys 2.0, that's Politics, the Politics server, but they're now Politics. So we're going to switch on over this time, over that direction. All right? But don't fret none. All right? Because as soon as we're done here, we probably won't be done with this for a while. You just never know. We're going to be heading back to the mother server, Land of Misfit Toys 1.0. You ain't going to believe what happened downstream from the Witsit tapes we did last time. But just stay tuned. It's coming. It's going to be good. You're going to love every minute of it. But I wanted to do this one because it appears that the memo has finally reached the progeny, the Land of Misfit Toys 2.0 from the mother server. They finally got the memo to allow refraction to the ballers, if you can believe it. You remember DJ Dumbass? He was on here a few weeks ago, right? He came here bumbling, fumbling, and stumbling with his horizontal density gradients and stuff. You remember that, right? So he didn't cease and desist after that. He keeps going on, right? So he's convinced a number of idiot Dunning-Kruger flat earthers, quote unquote meat hooks, that to give the ballers refraction. After, in 2016 and 2017, this is what happened, right? These idiot baltards came out there, refraction with everything. This is long before Black Swan. And I said, what the hell are these people talking about, right? And I start quizzing them, all the baltards. I said, what is refraction? And you know that red herring fallacy way, and you try to get away. And I'd say, you're claiming refraction with everything, like gravity, right? I said, I kept on hammering on them, right? And then tearing their asses to pieces. This went on for quite some time. And the flat earthers back then caught on to it because they watched all. You see, it was the wild, wild west days back then where you could just go into YouTube and there'd be like 30 to 40 hangouts per day. They'd all be live, right? And then they'd have idiot baltards in there and they'd be picking the flat earthers back then. Not all of them. I would say 99.9999 of them couldn't tell their ass from a pipe wrench. So I would listen to it and then start jumping in, right, to defend their honor. Poor dumb bastards, right? And these ballers would go crazy over refraction, and I would just whip them around by their short hairs effortlessly with their refraction and make fun of them, right? And everyone all the flat earthers around that time got the gist. So they started doing the same thing. So the ballers, they would kind of keep the refraction on the down low for at least, it was like mid-20, as soon as I come out here, May 15th, 2016, by the way. That's the death of the ball tart, same day. For about, I would say a year and a half-ish, right, of them getting their asses ripped up by Joe Snuffy Flat Earther because he got a hold of what I was laying down. And it would kind of, it wouldn't go, refraction wouldn't go completely away, but it was kind of muddled because everyone would laugh at him, right? Now we have this new phenomena out here. And I don't know how long exactly. It's a recent phenomenon. I don't know how long Earth Awakenings, Land of Misfit Toys 1.0, been allowing this refraction enabling horseshit, right? But they've been giving it to them for a while, but it's taken time for the Land of Misfit Toys 2.0, the progeny, to get the message. So the progeny has a new twist on it, though. See, they don't give them outright refraction like the mother server. They make up new left-wing fuckwit faction refraction. They just make it up. And they give them that type of refraction, sponsored by DJ Dumbass over there and all the mods. That's AI Overlord, a.k.a. Gomer Pyle Fuckstick, Indio 007 Dumbass, Miggy Moron, Jetty, the Jagoff, those guys over there. So DJ has Jedi mind tricked all these people into thinking there's this new type of refraction. I don't know what to say. I'm like, what the hell is going on out here? So I don't know. Maybe you can answer the questions. I can't. I don't understand this idiot phenomenon because I'm not an idiot. But, oh boy. Like, I always knew, like I said, I remember somebody asking me on an interview way back in the day. I talked about this before. I think it was Adam who asked me. Somebody made some innuendo over the big picture and said, what is the biggest threat to flat Earth? I know I've told you this many times, and I said, without hesitation, pretender clown flat earthers. And everyone got silent. Now, I didn't know the depths of it, right? All I knew was pretender clown flat earthers were beginning to spring up, right? And I've noticed them, right? I said, what the hell is going on here? I could have never prophesized at this depth. There's no way, right? Have to be omniscient. But I seen it coming. I'm going to give it to you in spades. Well, I'm not going to give it to you. They're going to give it to you in spades. It's going to be hilarious, man. So, I suppose without further ado, let me get my act together. It's been a minute since I did this. Like I said, I'm by me onesie, so I can't look at chat. So behave out there. If there's any mods in the chat, make sure they behave. You know, they can act the fool a little bit. Don't get hypersensitive. But you know what I mean. I know you're out there, mods. Do your job. Yeah? Who said that? Bill Belichick? Do your job. I don't think he's doing his job too well in North Kakalaki. From the last time I looked. That's another subject. All right, let's see where we're at here. Oh, let me start out with, remember I was saying that we used to laugh at him? Well, there was somebody back there in those days that was on the circuit. Even he wasn't that popular, but he'd pop in and out. And his name was the doofus Danny Faulkner. Now, he was over to Land of Misfit Toys a month or two ago. And he noticed this same phenomena. And he spoke up about it. Let's hear what Danny has to say in the Land of Misfit Toys 1.0, the mother server. Here we go. I'll tell you what. Let me get a radio check, though. I'm going to play 5 seconds, right? And then I got to check back. You guys give me a thumb up if you can hear it, okay?
I got another question if I can ask. I've been involved in the flat.
So he's been involved in a flat Earth for a long time. You guys heard that? You guys hear that out there? Give me a thumbs up, man, so we could get on with this. I don't want to be playing a video and you guys not hearing it for the next 2 hours. 420 by 420. I can understand that. I guess that means it's good. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, Kim. All right, we're good. All right, let's head on back to Dr. Danny Faulkner. And he's, like I said, he's noticed this phenomena. And he brings it up to the mother server. Absolutely unbelievable. All right, did I pull a J on this? Here we go.
I can ask?
I need to go back just a little bit more.
A different stuff.
All right, here we go.
I got another question if I can ask. I've been involved in the flat Earth discussion now for 9 years, and I remember back when we would mention refraction, usually talking about terrestrial refraction, for seeing too far, objects too far. When we would bring that up, flat Earthers generally would laugh in derision, dismissing it, thinking.
See, Danny remembers it. Because I dealt with Danny specifically. Danny was one of the first ballers that I ran into out here, by the way. It's a long story. And I dealt with Danny personally on this exact subject. And what did I do? I laughed at him. First, I explained it. Then I laughed at him, right? But Danny has recognized this phenomena also. And it just caught him by surprise when he's over at the mother server, over Earth Awakenings, that he'd bring this up. Let's go back 5. Let's see what his question is.
When we would bring that up, flat Earthers generally would laugh in derision, dismissing it, thinking we're just making up excuses and such. I don't hear flat Earthers doing that anymore. In fact, I see flat Earthers attempting to invoke refraction on their own.
So Danny just put it concisely what's been happening, right? Now, all of a sudden, Danny's befuddled. He's there, wait a second. We used to get our dumbasses laughed at back in the day, but now flat Earthers are not only giving it to them, but making up their own versions. And it's got Danny's like, what the heck is going on out here? So even he noticed it. So he's asking the question to the mother server, Land of Misfit Toys 1.0. Let's see if he gets a coherent answer.
I think it's an interesting change that's been made.
You think it's an interesting change, huh, Danny?
Over the past 9 years.
It hasn't been over the past 9 years. It's a recent phenomenon. Like I said before, I don't know how long the Land of Misfit Toys 1.0 has been allowing this. It could be for quite some time. Like I said, the memo didn't get down to their progeny, the Land of Misfit Toys 2.0 Politics server, until I would want to say maybe 4 months ago, somewhere in that vicinity. Don't hold me to it, but it's relatively recently. So let's see if somebody from the mother server can coherently answer this.
Well, I think that our position with refraction has been that previously it's been used as like
No, not used as, sane Saint idiot. Not used as. That wasn't his question.
A blanket of unfalsifiability applied to any terrestrial observation at sea level.
Unfalsifiability? I bet you Shane doesn't know what refraction is. How much you want to bet? I wouldn't make that bet, by the way, if I were you.
Level that would magically bring it back to be coherent with the globe, right?
Coherent with the globe? That's highly specific.
No matter the distance, there is no coefficient for refraction.
Coefficient for refraction? Before we get to the coefficients for refraction, Shane Saint Idiot, what is refraction? It's like evolution, right? They put adjectives in front of the word, try to spruce it up, put lipstick on that pig. No, I just want to know what the pig is. So what is refraction? Then we'll get to the coefficients of it. Yeah, and you're not answering Danny's question, by the way. Need a little Adderall drip?
That you guys would apply, that would bring that, observation that's too far on the globe to be refracted just up enough.
Just up enough, refracted up enough. Is that the looming mirage? Hey, DJ, is that a looming mirage? You glue-sniffing idiot. So they're not going to answer Danny's question. They're just going to go off on some red herring idiot tangent. But I just wanted to bring that up for you, right? Because I recognize the phenomena. Danny damn sure recognized it. And he's saying, what the hell is going on out here? So this is the Land of Misfit Toys 1.0. Like I said, the mothership. This is the Land of Misfit Toys 2.0. This was just a couple days ago, right? A little over a week ago. Let's see what's happening over there. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you're misunderstanding.
Go ahead.
Remember, they're enablers. Just like that. That's one point I forgot. Not only what refraction. We've got enablers, flat earth enablers out here. So it comes from the mothership, and now it's whistling its incoherent way down to the progeny. So enabling. So they're enabling ballers. They're going to rub their feet, give them some hot chocolate. Because we don't want to have several little ballers. Okay? But we don't want to do that. We want to treat them kindly. So that's what's going on here. So in one avenue is they keep talking to these idiots, and they just give them what they want. Unbelievable. Sorry about that. Here we go now.
You're misunderstanding Snell's law. It doesn't.
Who's misunderstanding? So he's a baller, and he's telling these guys that they're misunderstanding Snell's law.
Require a second medium. If the density changes, the density.
There's DJ Dumbass making his clown show poster child appearance. Let's see what happens.
DJ, I've done a ton of research on this, and even the experts agree.
He's done months and months of research on this with the nameless, faceless experts that agree on what?
Okay, even Andrew Thomas Young agrees. What you should be appealing to is called atmospheric refraction. Which
really? Andrew Thomas Young appeals to atmospheric refraction. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry about that. Let's see if Andrew Thomas Young actually appeals to that. Let me see what we got here. Sorry, folks. I'll get there. All right, here we go. I knew I'd get there. So, this is Andrew Thomas Young, 2025. And this is his Paradox Optics Glossary. This is where it is, baby. He's the world's foremost expert in refraction. So, let's see if he even defines this monkey in his glossary. You'd figure he would, right? So under, I'm assuming it's under A, but you never know with these idiots. A. So we got aerosol. Is this big enough? Hopefully. Aerosol, altitude, yeah. Apparent horizon, astronomical horizon. They got many horizons too. Astronomical refraction, and azimuth. Wonder why Andrew Thomas Young, to which this idiot just appealed to, doesn't have atmospheric refraction here. I wonder why. Isn't that strange? Got everything else, for God's sake. Boundary layers, celestial sphere. Hey, this is a good one. I've been asking people on both sides, what is the celestial sphere for quite some time now. I haven't got a coherent answer. So let's see if Andrew Thomas Young can give us a coherent answer. We'll get right back to the fairy tale fuckwit refraction. Just humor me. So celestial sphere. I'm sure you're intrigued by this answer too. So it's an imaginary sphere of infinite radius. Uh-oh. This isn't starting out very well, is it? So, an imaginary sphere of infinite radius centered at the observer. So, you guys out there, do you imagine a sphere-tard with an infinite radius when infinity doesn't exist in reality or mathematics, and neither does a sphere-tard? Huh? An imaginary sphere of infinite radius centered at the observer. It's a point on the celestial sphere. So on your imagination, a point on the celestial on the celestial sphere is really only a direction in space? Huh? What? So a point's a direction? Okay then. Parallel lines meet the celestial sphere in the same point? This is fractured. This doesn't make any damn sense, Andrew. What the hell does this even mean? The parallel lines meet you because it's centered on the observer. Does parallel lines meet you in the celestial sphere, Tard? In the same point. Not at the same point, in the same point. I don't know. You guys tell me. That's rhetorical. I'm not going to go look, but oh my God. I think a mental health professional would have serious issues with this, and a grammar expert. Oh boy. Okay, well, you get the gist. So Andrew Thomas Young doesn't define, what was it? Atmospheric paradoxical refraction? Of course, atmospheric, along with atmospheric up here, atmospheric optics. Atmosphere is a paradox. It's a contradiction in terms, because atmo means air. Air is a gas. Sphere is a shape. Gases have no inherent shape. So right off the get-go, you know there's a rooster in the hen house right here. Right? You're about to get screwed. Is what I'm trying to tell you. But anyway. Oh, we're going to get back to that. Oh, there's an ass whooping coming. It's going to be direct and to the point. And we'll just wait for that. Here we go.
Which would be a gradual change in the refractive index within a single medium.
A gradual change? What is that?
Not Snell's law.
Not Snell's law. If it's not Snell's law, then it's not refraction, DJ. And Jen's up there saying thank you. Hey, Jen, you part of the glue-sniffing crowd also. Mr. Yes Man. Thank you. No, thank you. You ass clown. DJ just described. You know what? Let's go back and let's get the full. I'm going to go for a full J here. Let's get the full thought.
Thomas Young agrees what you should be appealing to is called atmospheric refraction, which would be a gradual change in the refractive index within a single medium.
No, that's not. No. Andrew Thomas Young, I hope he doesn't say that. He definitely didn't say it in his glossary. If he says it somewhere else, he is in standing violation, along with you, and along with your miscreants, idiot miscreants. You're in standing violation of Snell's law, the law of refraction. It's all. I could stop it right here. Say good night. So, let's take a look at what refraction is. First off, this is from Georgia State University, Hyperphysics. Yes. What is refraction, Georgia State University? Refraction is the bending of a wave when it enters a medium where its speed is different. The refraction of light when it passes from a fast medium to a slow medium bends the light ray toward the normal to the boundary. This is for you, DJ, and the rest of your idiot miscreant mods over there. I put it in your country's colors so you could recognize it. See? Bends the light ray toward the normal to the boundary between what? Two media. You said a single media. The amount of bending depends on the indices of refraction of the two media, they say it twice, and is described quantitatively by Snell's law. They even spell it correctly. Shout out to you, University of Georgia, or Georgia State University. Huh, that didn't sound like what you described. From the physics classroom, refraction is the bending of the path of a light wave as it passes across, there it is again, the boundary in your country's colors, Just like it says up here, the boundary, this up here says the boundary between two media. This one says separating two media. So essentially the same definition, a little bit more concise from physics classroom. Yeah. That's not what you just said. You said a single media. Get ready. Make sure you turn away now. It's going to get ugly. From the physics classroom, Snell's law applies to the refraction of light. Uh-oh. You better turn away, DJ dumbass. In any situation. That means the refraction of light in every situation is governed by, guess what? You got it, baby. Snell's law. That's it. In any situation. Now it says regardless of what the two media are. Yeah, because you need the two media for refraction. But regardless of that, you see this refraction of light in any situation? You guys see that? Yeah? That's refraction. And Snell's law governs it. Right there, baby. Yeah, that's what hyperphysics is saying too. There's no other refraction than Snell's law. There it is, baby. That's it. So it's computed. It's an example for you. Yep, that's Snell's law. It's all over, baby. Say goodnight, baby. Because it's turn out the lights, literally, on your refraction that you threw up and regurgitated into the mouths of idiots. You're finished. You're done. Does everyone understand this? Y'all, you guys get it? I sure hope so. We'll come back to it.
Not Snell's law.
If it's not Snell's law, then it's not refraction.
Which has a very specific set of circumstances where you have to have a sharp boundary layer.
Yeah, very specific set of circumstances, correct. Sharp boundary layer, yes.
Between two different mediums, right?
Correct.
That have different refractive indices.
Correct.
Okay, and it's when the light hits the boundary layer at an angle.
Correct.
Right, and then it's about calculating the change in angle as the light deviates towards the
correct
denser medium. Okay, Snell's law doesn't apply.
Thank you. Snell's law doesn't apply.
To a single medium.
Of course it doesn't apply to a single medium, because that's not refraction.
Medium, according to your mainstream, would be called
mainstream. What's that? What's the mainstream? Is that where I take my fishing pole? Let's get these nameless, faceless mainstreams up here to support your point. What is your point, by the way?
Atmospheric refraction.
That can't exist. That's a single medium. And atmospheric is a paradox. And you can't have refraction in a single medium. Do I have to go back here? Refraction is the bending of a path of a light wave as it passes across the boundary, in your country's colors, separating two media. You only have one media in the atmo. And let me say it again. You can't have the refraction of light without Snell's law, because Snell's law applies in any situation. So there can't be another one, a different one other than Snell's law. And you're in standing violation of Snell's law, DJ dumbfuck.
Right, and you're talking about
no, wrong.
Gradual change due to a gradual change in the refractive index in the
single medium. Yeah, that's not refraction, dude. Where does it say it? It specifically says two media a bunch of times. Refraction, hyperphysics, Georgia State University. Two media. Physics classroom, two media. You're in standing violation of Snell's law and the law of refraction. Yeah.
That's what you should be.
That would be due to the temperature. The temperature
The temperature, huh, Jen? That's due to the temperature.
Fluctuation.
Temperature fluctuations. Let's see if we have any temperature fluctuations in here. I didn't read any temperature fluctuations in the definition. Maybe it's in the formula. Temperature. I don't see any temperature in here, Jen. What the hell are you talking about? You part of the left-wing fuckwit faction that just makes shit up also? I don't see it. Where's temperature at in here? It has the refractive index of air. It has the surface or boundary that doesn't occur in the atmosphere paradox. You have water, refractive index of water. You have the angle of refraction, what they're trying to figure out. Yeah, you got the calculations over here. You can actually measure it, by the way. So, what the hell? Where's temperature at? How much glue do you actually sniff, Jen? True or false? Mr. Yes Man, you're getting your asses handed. You just should have sat there and shut up and let them train wreck themselves, but you can't help yourself, can you, Jen? Thank you, by the way.
And the collision of the gases.
The collision of the gases. With regards to what?
They collide and separate and collide.
No, because
they collide and separate and collide, huh? That's an amazing story.
Because the refractive index of air is not uniform.
Refractive index of air? What does that have to do with anything?
It decreases when altitude.
It decreases with altitude. Number one, the refractive index shouldn't be confused with refraction. You idiot of a glue sniffer. Andrew Thomas Young, San Diego State University, from his glossary, where we were just at. I pulled this out. Listen closely. Don't confuse refraction, the process, with refractive index, a ratio of propagation speeds, or the latter with refractivity, which is the refractive index minus unity. So what Andrew Thomas Young is saying, don't confuse refraction and refractivity. That's with this, the latter, refractive index. Don't confuse them. Yeah, say it. Hopefully.
We know
you're only 1 foot high there, brother.
And that's true. That's true, Matrix. Matrix comes in. That's true. See, JJ is appealing to vertical temperature gradients or density gradients, no matter. I'd like to see temperature in a jar and paint it red. But I digress. So Matrix is telling it to him because this is in the context of the Black Swan. Now, I've told these friggin' backstabbingist, treacherous traitors not to use my arguments, right? I did that for a reason. Not because I'm a dick. Well, that could be partly the reason. But the main reason is they fuck up my arguments. That's why. They've been doing it for years. Even after 7 years of hearing them over and over and over again, these clowns don't get it. And they screw them up every single time, where they go off on their own little idiot agenda tangents, right? And screw them up. But I digress. Matrix is right. This idiot up here, Baller, is talking about gradients, vertical gradients, whereas the Black Swan is at an observer height of 1 foot, and it's looking out to the horizon at 0 foot. So that's not vertical. That's horizontal. Okay? So Matrix is making a good point. Say, wait a second. In the context of the discussion, currently the Black Swan, this is the pedigree information that Bo gave us back in the day. I recognize it. Yeah. So again, well, we got to ask DJ too, because I asked him the last time he was here. I asked him to show me a horizontal density gradient, maybe about 56 times. I never got that, by the way, because that's what he was appealing to. He didn't know he was appealing to it until I demonstrated that's what he was appealing to. He was too stupid to realize the implication of it. So just think about that. There are no, even if you, I ain't even granting them that. They shouldn't even be here, right, with the Black Swan. Because in the context of the Black Swan, the moment a glober says, refraction, the argument's over right there. Why? Well, they've just given up all claims to the geometry of a spheretard. Simply put. I mean, that's the whole point of the Black Swan. Duh. So you don't need to go any further. But we have the enablers of the millennium over here, the progeny, friggin' idiot clown ass politics server. They have to go down the refraction route. Right? But they don't need to, but they're enablers. They want to give ballers some refraction. Here we go.
JJ,
exactly why. Like, why do you think the sky?
JJ, listen carefully. You're trying to blow something out of proportion. In the Black Swan image, the camera is 1 foot high. So you.
Good job. At least you got that right.
You've got a claim in a 1 foot space over 10 miles. A consistent increase in density.
There's not a consistent increase in density, horizontal increase in density over 10 miles, Major. This is what I'm talking about, people. or is he saying, this is a very muddled composition. I'll let it go.
In order for the light to bend downwards.
Why is the light bending downwards? And light doesn't bend, by the way, you glue sniffer. So why would it do that anyway? What the hell is he talking about? I don't know. Could you please stop using my argument? Now, you're not arguing directly the Black Swan, but it's the context of the Black Swan. Just stop. Please.
Yeah, in that space of 12 inches.
Shut up, Jen. Look at glue sniffer.
That means that the air is stratified in a vertical manner. So
what? So the air is stratified in a vertical manner, looking horizontally? Listen, people, I don't know. Maybe you can figure it out. Is he sniffing glue? Too many paint chips from the 70s? Did he grow up around power lines? A little bit too much fluoride? Down there and down under? Yeah, numpty from down under.
From point A, where the camera is, to point B, where the horizon is.
Point B? From point B? You said there were vertical density gradients. Dude, you just said that. Horizontally.
There's vertical...
He's doing it again.
Pockets of air, all of increasing density as it gets closer and closer and closer to the back end, the horizon.
The back end to the horizon. So we got vertical density gradients. Oh, my God. I mean, that is pure glue sniffing idiocy right by itself, but that's not refraction anyway. Has nothing to do with refraction.
That's what you need in order to satisfy your claim.
Satisfy what claim? What claim did he make?
Yeah, you've got to prove that.
Oh, God.
That is
prove that. What's that?
We were just disagreeing about Snell's law. Like, there was a continuous equation on Snell's law.
There's a continuous equation. Well, that's it. What does continuous equation mean? My word.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to a single medium.
It does not apply.
Pressure.
Snell's law does not apply. You both heard DJ Dumbass and Matrix say that Snell's law does not apply to a single medium. That is to the Black Swan. It doesn't apply. Then refraction doesn't apply. If we're arguing this anyway, I don't know why we got here. It's 2 steps down to begging the question fallacy trail of idiocy. But
it doesn't apply. So if you can provide your citations for all of these things, look, you're wrong about this. You're completely wrong. Look, I've put the definition of atmospheric refraction.
Oh, you did? I can't. It's blurry. I can't see it. There's a red box down there. This is from the American Moron Society. The glossary of meteorology. Meteorology is not a science. It's not a natural science, dude. I thought we were talking about optics. Is the Meteorological Society expert in optics? DJ. Dumb fuck. You know they're morons right here because they have atmospheric. That's a paradox. And it can't be refraction because there's only one medium, like DJ just said. Right? So there can't be refraction in one medium because that's not refraction. Because refraction is by... We're going to be going through these a number of times. So refraction explicitly states, or the Georgia State University Hyperphysics explicitly states that refraction has two media. Two media. And it is described quantitatively by Snell's law. Physics classroom. Refraction is the bending of a path of a light wave as it passes across the boundary, in your country's colors, separating two media again. There's two media all through here. That's the contingent necessary fact for refraction to exist. Yeah. Because guess why? Because Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. Any and every situation. You must apply Snell's law. If you cannot apply Snell's law, then it's not refraction. That's it. It's over. See how easy it is to bust some glue sniffers mugs? This is how easy it is. Just this right here. Of course, I did this years ago. We're back in 2016 again. Even the ballers wouldn't come out with glue sniffing stuff like DJ does. But he's Jedi mind tricked the ballers now, too. You'll see coming up here. It could be a little while. But the ballers are now repeating what DJ says about refraction. He's Jedi mind tricked into thinking that they have refraction. His left-wing faction refraction. I shit you not, man. Wait till you hear it. Stay tuned.
In the side chat, right? And it's not controlled, like it's not determined by altitude.
I'm not talking about atmospheric refraction. Like, yes,
what are you talking
Snell's
about
law
then?
Applying to atmospheric refraction.
Snell's law can't apply to atmospheric refraction because atmospheric refraction doesn't exist. Simple.
No, Snell's law doesn't apply to atmospheric refraction.
Then it's not refraction, DJ. Do we need to go back over that again? I'll spare you guys. We'll be back there a few times more. Don't worry about it.
And I can give you Andrew Thomas Young.
You can give us Andrew Thomas Young. For what? He doesn't have atmospheric refraction in his glossary. So if he has another paper describing the paradox non-refraction, then you need to cite that and put that in here. And then he needs to demonstrate it. Standing in direct violation of Snell's law. That's what you need to do. Idiot.
Citations right now explaining the difference between
Go ahead. You don't know what explanation are either. You have no idea what is the difference between an explanation and a just so story. That's rhetorical. Make sure you guys go look that up. There's a very distinct boundary in between two mediums. Let me tell you that. Ass clowns. Anytime you hear pretender clown flat earthers say explain or explanations, what they actually mean are just so stories. Just replace just so story with their explanation and you're right on point. Just a pro tip.
I can give you Snell's law. I can give you the
What is Snell's law?
continuous version of it.
Go ahead, give it to us. There's only one version of Snell's law. It's right there. N subscript I sine theta subscript I equal N subscript R sine theta subscript R. That's it. That's Snell's law, period. End of story.
Okay, go ahead. Gradients.
Dude, I've studied this a lot. Go ahead. Go ahead and back your claim.
He's studied this for months.
We can do it the easy way or the hard way. Right? So if you want to do it the hard way.
Oh, we got everyone talking.
That's how, like, this is how ray tracing works. So great, like,
This is ray tracing. Rays don't exist in reality, glue sniffing baller. Let's go there too. Where are you? From Andrew Thomas Young, San Diego State University, Astronomy Department. In the diagrams below, heavy lines represent rays of light. If you are not familiar with this conceptual fiction, please check the Optics for Beginners page before continuing here. So, Baller and DJ Dumbass, it looks like you need to check the Optics for Beginners page. Just a thought. They don't exist in reality.
I don't think you
No, it
understand.
doesn't have anything to do with the formula in Snell's law. Snell's law is very, very clearly defined in every single definition, right?
It should be, or it'd be a law of identity violation.
It's where you have two separate mediums with a sharp
That's correct.
boundary layer,
Correct.
and you're calculating the angle changing as it
Correct.
enters on an angle from one medium to another.
Correct.
Okay, so it's going to
Exactly.
deviate
And
at the sharp boundary layer. You don't
Correct. The refraction occurs at the boundary or surface. Correct.
have a second medium. You don't have a sharp boundary layer
Correct. He doesn't have that in the Atmo. Correct.
in a single medium. What you have
Correct. You don't have that in a single medium because that's not refraction.
is a gradient of refractive index.
No, gradient of refractive index is not refraction, glue sniffer. We're going to have to go back here again. Andrew Thomas Young, don't confuse refraction with refractive index, dumbass. Don't do that. Also, refractive, how you measure the index of refraction gradient? What units are those in? Just by the way, I'd like to know. Yeah, you're a clown, DJ. You're exposed. You'll never recover from this.
Exactly. And if you were to
Exactly. Oh, God.
divide the air into millions of mini slices,
If you divide the air into millions of different slices, what are you going to get? A pineapple upside down cake?
horizontally, you will
Horizontally?
get different densities, different
The
temperatures.
problem is,
which is why
you're only 1 foot from the ground, mate. JJ,
as it goes through.
are you stupid? You're not listening. You're only 1 foot from the ground. You
No,
need
we're talking
to
about
be
Snell's law
aiming
right
at an
now.
aeroplane. If you are aiming
That's very, very good, Matrix. He paid attention. I think a couple times I explained this. Giving the ballers their idiot refraction, whatever the hell that is, where they think density gradients cause refraction. The greatest refraction in their idiot worldview would be looking at an airplane at a 45-degree angle, because that's what it would take. You'd be looking through the maximum amount of density gradients per se. You follow, guys? So what we should see, if their idiot clown show refraction existed, is mirages of airplanes at that angle, or somewhere in the vicinity of 45 degrees, right? You'd see airplanes and then inverted airplanes on top of those. Looming. Pulling a looming mirage. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, man. But Matrix, you're right. See, he listened. At least he listened. He may only know it for Micah Deep, but he's got it.
at an aeroplane, I'd say, you know what? You could be closer to the mark. But
Yeah, closer to the deranged glue sniffing mark. Yeah.
you're 1 foot from the ground.
Yep.
We're disagreeing on the fundamental of Snell's law right now.
JJ.
It does not require that.
How can you disagree on a law when the law is objective and disagreeing is subjective? makes no damn sense. Sounds like a moronic appeal.
Yeah, but you've also got to look at the context in where you're using this.
Yeah, but okay, but if we can't agree on Snell's law, like,
get your
if we can't agree on Snell's law, just idiocy. But they'll put up with it.
Citations.
We can pull up citations on Snell's law right now.
Well, go ahead.
And go through them step by step. They're all
go ahead.
Going to say that it requires two separate mediums with a
correct
sharp boundary layer.
Correct.
You don't have that in a single medium, so this
correct. So you don't have refraction in a single medium. Because refraction of light is governed by Snell's law in every situation. Remember that? Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. That's every situation. The refraction of light is governed by Snell's law. Period. End of story. Physics classroom. We just keep on circling around and coming back here. Each instance is the final nail in your dumb fuck coffin. We'll just keep on pounding those final nails in. I got the rest of the afternoon.
Same websites, right? .edu.
The same websites, the .edu same websites do what?
Websites that have Snell's law, a whole section on Snell's law, will have a separate section on atmospheric refraction.
Oh, they will. Let's see them. And by the way, those .edu websites are in direct violation of the law of refraction. If they do. The nameless, faceless edu websites that you're appealing to. Demonstrably. Because all I have to do is do this. That right there. That's all I need to do. It's over. And maybe a little assistance from Georgia State University. For good measure. Ass clown.
And they will explain the difference between the...
Oh, okay, you said explain. So what are we going to substitute in for that? Just so story. That's what it is. Go look it up.
Two.
Do a grade, yes, but do it with the gradient. Do you understand?
No gradients. There are no gradients here.
What a gradient is.
Yes, a gradient. That's what I told you, right?
Yeah, because you're a moron. And you don't know what refraction is, clearly.
So a gradient doesn't apply with Snell's law.
Correct.
Yes, but actually...
Therefore, the gradient has nothing to do with refraction because Snell's law defines all cases of the refraction of light. Do I need to go back here again? Well, you're going to get sick of that.
It does. Because Snell's law, you could... use Snell's law. Like, yes, there are more better things you can use.
There are more better things. Good English.
To get there. But Snell's law would apply.
Why don't you just talk right through them?
It was like if you take air molecules, and it's like those are sharp boundaries.
They're sharp boundaries. Air molecules are sharp boundaries, ballers. Oh my God!
Between the different air molecules.
It's
no, they're not because air doesn't have boundaries.
Yes, it is.
It conforms to the container
this is exactly
that it's in.
why when it's uniform.
This guy just talks right. Well, they're all talking through each other. So
JJ, you're not listening. Air is one medium.
JJ.
It does not have boundaries. The boundaries exist when the air touches glass, when the air touches water. That's the boundary. In air, you don't have this.
Correct. So you don't have refraction. Because to have refraction, it would have to be governed by Snell's law, which has two different mediums and a boundary. You want me to go back there and show you that? See the boundary, Snell's law? I'm sorry, refraction. Refraction is the bending of a path of a light wave as it passes across the boundary separating two media. Same thing from hyperphysics. Two media, boundary, Snell's law. Yeah. The refraction of light in any situation is governed by Snell's law. There's the two media again. That's it.
You must be claiming something not Snell's law.
Okay.
Yeah, something not refraction. So is DJ, by the way. Can you indict your buddy? Yeah, the one you're swapping spit in the shower with, that should be directed toward DJ, dumbass. He's doing the same thing as the baller is, by the way. Not too quick on the uptake, are you?
Here's a perfect way to illustrate this. If air pressure,
Here, he's going to explain it. Matrix is asking him for citations. He goes, I'll just explain it.
JJ, you've got the wrong law. You're not helping yourself. Go and get your citation that validates your claim, please.
Okay, let me just make this simple.
You know what the problem here is, folks? JJ doesn't know what a citation is. That's what we got here, dude. He doesn't know what one is, so he'll just try to he'll give him a just so story. Let me start with my just so story. I'll explain it simply. Unbelievable.
Let's say that there wasn't a gradient, that air pressure was...
Let's try a hypothetical. Let's say there were gravy monsters up on clouds.
Consistent with all...
And he's going to double down. Please, JJ, go and get your citation.
He'll talk right there, JJ. Right through Matrix.
Go and...
I'm trying to have a conversation.
Go and get...
He's just trying to have a conversation, Matrix. Come on. You're one of the king enablers. He's just trying to have a conversation. Can you please allow the glue sniffer to have it?
Your citations that back up your bullshit. You're not trying to have a conversation. You're trying to tell us about shit that doesn't exist. You didn't
So is DJ, by the way.
even fucking listen to DJ.
Yeah, because he's a moron too. He's doing the same thing.
He's been studying this shit for fucking months. And he...
He's been studying this, man, for months. Months, sir. My God, man. Thanks for that, Major. That's pretty fucking funny.
He's you, blah, blah, you're wrong. DJ talks, blah, 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 blah. Mate, you've just doubled down.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what's it?
You're going to lose your money.
Hey, there's Snell's Law. Thanks, T-Dub. Yeah, there it is. Yep. I don't see any gradients and shit in here, do you? What about temperature? Where's temperature at? Index of refraction, angle of incidence, angle of refraction, N1. You got theta 1, theta 2. What the hell's going? Where's temperature at? Why ain't it in here? There's Snell's Law right there. It's not in here. Temperature, humidity, pressure, gravy monsters. They're not in here. Wonder why.
Go and get your citations that show where Snell's law is fucking atmospheric refraction.
Good luck with that.
It's not.
So go get your citations for a number of times. Right?
If I may, to be fair. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, you are sorry. 20 fuck-ups. Now, 20 fuck-ups is going to jump in here. Let's see what he has to say.
I want to point something out.
Go ahead, point something out.
To be fair there
To be fair where? Why don't you fix your idiot mic? 20 fuck-ups.
is one thing that was proposed. I remember, I think it was Dandelion who pointed out.
Dandelion, Mary Mom. Yeah, she's a moron. What did Dandelion point out? Hey? You got some cowbell here? Let's hear it.
There is a proposed
what?
Continuous.
A proposed continuous train wreck mic.
As opposed to discrete.
As opposed to discrete what? What the hell are you even talking about? Who do you think you are, Elijah?
Implementation or version of.
Implementation or version of what?
Snell's Law out there.
Of Snell's Law. Oh my God. Really? So there's this sidebar of Snell's law. It's a particular version. There's this particular version of the second law of thermodynamics. It's been proposed. It's out there somewhere. And my God.
There, I think it was really just just the abstract.
It was just an abstract. What?
Available.
Fermat's principle.
Available. Fermat. What does Fermat's principle have to do with his glue sniffing numpty idiocy?
That it's based off?
No, it's
no.
It's based
No. It's a stuttering fool.
on Snell's law. It might be like highly modified.
It's highly modified Snell's law. Laws, natural laws, don't get modified. There's no modifications. Laws are the laws, period. End of story. There isn't any modifications to the second law of thermodynamics. It's the second law of thermodynamics. You glue-sniffing idiot. And you're only dreaming it. Where is this? Let's see it.
Okay, but there was it had the name in the title.
It had the name in the title. The name of what?
And I think it was really experimental.
It was experimental, huh? Let's see it. How do you get... Did they have the experiment in the abstract? My God. It's amateur night at Dumb Fuck Arena.
I didn't follow up on it, but this...
Oh, shocking surprise. We could never tell.
was a few months back.
Yeah, just a few months back there. You know, Dandelion, dumbass, Mary Mom, idiot, brought it up. Just something. It was just brought up. Just a proposal.
It came to my attention.
It came to your attention. It looks like you didn't pay too much attention. 20 fuck-ups.
I don't know how developed it is. Or reliable it is, but...
Well, why are you speaking? Why? What does this have to do with anything in this discussion? Nothing. He just thought he'd share his feelings.
Point here that I just wanted to bring up is...
A point? You didn't bring up a point yet.
As much as JJ is arguing this...
Oh my God. Guess what he's doing? This guy's a flat earther. He's part of the fuckwit team here. He's defending that idiot baller JJ. Is what he's doing. If you can believe it. With his imbecilic, directionless, incoherent drivel. That's what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. You got enabling squared here. You got layers of enabling, right? This fuckwit is attempting feebly and pathetically to defend JJ. I shit you not. You're listening to it like I am. Yeah? Unfriggin' believable. Go ahead, continue on, 20 fuck-ups.
I'd be willing to bet $100.
$100? You betting money? You know what's it?
That he doesn't even have this in his pocket.
He doesn't even have it. And what's it? That glue-sniffing, directionless horse shit that you just spouted before. I'm glad he doesn't have it. He'd be more of a moron. Oh my God, dude.
And that's why he's bitching.
That's why he's bitching. He's JJ's savior. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Have at that shit. This is what flat Earth has become. Good luck with that, by the way.
Yeah, because he doesn't have it, right? I bet he didn't even know about this until I brought it.
They didn't even know this until... Who are they? Didn't even know this until you brought what up? What's it? What's what? You clown. You delusional clown.
Brought it up.
Wow. Wow, that was deep. You know Elijah?
Right.
Right? No, wrong. Right? You frigging ass clown. That's probably one of the dumbest incoherent strings I've ever heard.
All right, there's a stack of Snell's Law citations in the side.
DJ just goes right past him. There's some Snell's Law citations in there. Yeah, he just posted them down there. Yeah. Good on you. That's refract. See, the definition of refraction, that goes against your definition of refraction, DJ, you fucking moron. You just posted your death sentence. And it's by Merriam-Webster, for God's sake.
Chat, right? Just back.
Anything else? 20 fuck-ups. Coherent as Elijah.
Backing up exactly what we were saying.
Yeah.
It's very distinct. It's a very specific formula that's used for specific situations where you...
No. Not for specific situations. No. In any situation, you fucking idiot. Not specific situations. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation, not specific situations, you glue-sniffing moron. Another death knell. BG, you heard him. What an ass clown. That DED dead. But he did it to himself. Why? Because he's a moron.
You have diamond to air, right?
Diamond to air, huh?
Or air to water.
Air to water.
Or glass to air.
Glass to air.
Etc. It doesn't
etc.
apply in a single medium.
That's right. It doesn't apply in a single medium. Refraction does not apply in a single medium. Correct.
It literally doesn't. You
literally, you're correct. Yes.
Cannot use this formula to determine atmospheric refraction.
Yeah, because atmospheric refraction doesn't exist. Yeah, you wouldn't use this formula because it doesn't apply. And if Snell's law doesn't apply, you don't have refraction. Because Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. If it doesn't apply, then there is no refraction of light. Thank you very much. Another death knell.
It's just incompatible.
Yeah, it's incompatible. Yeah, it sure is. Let's take a break. How long have I been going for? 1 hour and 13 minutes. I need a break. Platsy, freaking, you guys didn't shout out this super chat. You and Bugger. The hell is going on? I'm going to garnish you your wages. Himsake, QE flying solo. Love to see it. Thank you very much, Himsake. Appreciate that. Oh, wow, the chat's flying by. There's a lot. Take it easy. Take a breath. Get ourselves together. I'm going to need some more water. Give me 90 seconds. And don't be counting, you Weisenheimers. Just roughly 90 seconds. That should be. I know you'll miss me. No, I'm not inserting ads into this show, dude. It keeps on reminding me that. Ads everywhere. I got to put ads. No, I'm not doing it. It doesn't stop bothering me with it either. You know what a real bummer is? Tomorrow, the high is supposed to be like 70 degrees. No wind. Absolutely picture perfect conditions I've been waiting for. And you know what I got to do? I got to clean out my garage. I got to do it has to be done, right? It's got to be. It's been driving me crazy for like 3 months. I've been planning this, right? Gonna have my son with me and my wife. I was going to help him a little bit out in the garage. And then I was going to do all the windows in the house. I was going to clean all of them. Because my wife doesn't do windows. Man, I hate when that happens. But it's going to be an absolutely perfect day to shoot. And I can't do I got to massacre the spiders in my garage. They're everywhere, dudes. Everywhere. I got to take action. So we got to pull. And guess what? My son just got his second job. He's not going to be here. So it's just me and my wife. Got to pull everything out of the garage. Right? It's going to take a while. And then I got to be careful because I got my back's as crooked as a question mark. So I got to be careful with that. And take everything out and just inflict a massacre on these hordes of spiders and spider webs. It's gonna be bloody. But that's the bummer of it, man. It's gonna be such a gorgeous day, but you know what? It's gotta be done. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And the leaves that all the leaves that have blown in there. Every time you walk in the garage, you crunch. Oh God. Right. I hope you guys can relate. Some of you guys have garages, you know what I mean? And the windows, dude, the windows. I mean, they're not so bad you can't see through them, but they're not far from it. They have this, this film on it. When you look outside, it's a sunny day out there now, and I look through the windows and at my big glass doors. It's this film. It just aggravates me. I need to see shit clearly. Even when it's refracting through that friggin' window. See, that's actual refraction. Yeah. If I put another piece of rock candy up near the window, that would be refraction. It's not rock candy. It's not for eating. It's just for looking through. All right. Sorry. Thanks for humoring me. I needed to get that off my chest. And since it's going to take a lot, there's a lot of stuff in that garage to pull out. And I'm just not now. I work out a bit, weight training and cardio, just a little bit, right? But I'm going to be using muscles that I haven't used, right? Like I go out and shoot, there'd be no problem then the next day. But if I start use muscles that I haven't used because I'm getting old, I'm going to be sore as shit Thursday, and I'm going to have to go shoot. Because it's going to be nice Thursday, too. Not Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be rain. So Thursday, I'll be out there shooting. I'll be sore from working the day before. Yeah, I'm a whiner. Oh, boy. All right, what's your stories? I know I'm a bit self-involved. I'm not rude, as far as you know. All right, you guys want to get back? You're probably not even paying any attention to the friggin' presentation. You're just out there chatting in chat, as usual. Most of this is just me getting this off my chest. It's all ego, supper. I don't think you're talking to me. I think you're talking to somebody else. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's get back. Do something, even if it's wrong. I had a friend that used to say that back in the day. It cracked me up. Now, mind you, he didn't say that to me. He was a good friend of mine, childhood friend. I got out of the military for the third time, and I came back, and I was working with him. We were laying block, and there were some other workers on the site. And I always liked to observe him in his natural surroundings without him knowing I was looking at him or hearing what he said. And then on this one occasion that happened, I was coming around the corner, and I had his back to me, and my buddy told this guy, he was just standing around, he goes, "Do something, even if it's wrong." I remind them of that every once in a while when we stay in touch. Cracks me up. Yeah, I know. I go off on my little tangents. That just struck me right there. In fact, I talked about that yesterday with Betty, too. Ironically. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, I think I got the right one. All right, let's get back to grinding away. Here we go.
I understand the original.
No, you don't. You don't understand shit. The original what? 20 fuck-ups.
Right? The Snell's
right? No, wrong.
Law that everyone talks about. It is
this Snell's law that everyone talks about. Oh my God.
Is within a discrete boundary.
Within a discrete over a discrete boundary. What? Over it.
We're between discrete.
You talk much. 20 fuck-ups.
Mediums, I understand that.
I'm sure you understand that.
I'm not even arguing for this.
You're not arguing for Snell's law. What are you, a moron?
Right. I was just bringing this.
Right? No, wrong. Right? No, wrong.
Up as like, okay, JJ.
You were like, okay.
You may have something.
Now he's going to repeat the same shit he did before. Oh, my God. Gag me with a friggin' spoon. He's going to repeat his defense of JJ, that JJ might have 20 fuck-ups, non-pointy, imbecilic, incoherent drivel. This is unbelievable. Can somebody please stop 20 fuck-ups? Please, for everything sacred and holy, for my audience.
But the problem is, it may not.
No, you're the problem.
Not even be valid.
But the problem is, it may not even be valid again. Yes, that generic bunch of horse shit I gave you earlier, it might not even be valid. I just made it up.
Right?
Right? No, wrong. Right?
Look at the context it's being used in. Like the Black Swan, for example.
Yeah, I shouldn't be using my argument. I told you that. You fuck them up all the time. Stop using my arguments. Most of these people, I'm telling you, dudes, most of these idiots here in Politics server, they don't know the Black Swan argument after 5 years. It's not only the ballers, it's idiot flat earth. They still don't know it. Case in point, they're arguing fuckwit refraction when the argument's over as soon as they say the word. Yeah, case in point. So this is just enabling. That's the reason why I was jettisoned. Right? Because I don't suffer fools. I don't. I'm direct to the point, and I compromise your dumb ass if you say stupid shit. Period.
That's one.
People don't like that because they don't want to hurt the borrower's feelings. Okay? We don't want to hurt the borrower's feelings.
foot high. So these guys claim that multiple layers, a gradient, is appearing. So what he needs...
Multiple layers, a gradient. Multiple layers of what? A gradient. Gas pressure gradient. You mean vertically. So what he needs, you're not even in the ballpark. Even if they could have horizontal pressure gradients, which is absolutely retarded at a fundamental second grade level, even if they did that, when there's no refraction there. Why? Because it's not Snell's law that governs all instances of the refraction of light. Remember I showed you that before, right? From the physics classroom, Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. Any situation. If you don't have this, you don't have that. Simple.
Is within 1 foot, 8 inches, there's this massive gradient.
20 fuck-ups trying to interrupt them. Trying to agree with them. Yeah, I know.
Difference causing over 10 miles.
I know.
He knows. He knows Matrix. Okay, he knows.
Look, JJ said so many things. JJ said so many things. No, DJ said so many things that are absolutely stupid and in direct violation of the law of refraction, Snell's law. Is that what you're going to say? Come on. How about a come to Jesus moment? You can do it. So many things that 100% confirm that JJ doesn't have any idea what he's talking about.
Like you. The same thing can be applied to you. You're projecting. As I just demonstrated over and over and over again.
When it comes to refraction.
You don't know what refraction is. That's clear. Today, even a second grade retard in a coma would be blushing at your dumbass.
Of course he doesn't.
When he brings up Snell's law, he has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah. Do you? You were correct with Snell's law before. You just misapplied it.
And he doesn't even know that temperature is primarily what controls the refractive index.
Temperature. Can you put temperature in a jar and paint it red? It controls the refractive index, huh? Well, the refractive index doesn't have anything to do, or how should I put this? Well, we'll just let Andrew Thomas Young put it. Don't confuse refraction with DJ's idiot refractive index. That's what it should say. Or the latter. This is the latter. With refractivity. So what it's saying, don't confuse refraction and refractivity with DJ idiot refractive index gradients. That's what he's saying.
At these low altitudes, making these observations from, say, 1 foot observer height.
Still using my black swan. They just can't stop, can they? They'll fuck it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Looking
huh, Jin?
Through the water. It's primarily...
What did you just say? Hold on a second, folks. Sorry about that. Hadn't caught that before. What did you say?
From, say, 1 foot observer height. Right?
Yeah.
Looking through the water. It's primarily...
That's what he said. From a 1 foot observer height. Looking through the water. Oh my God, dude. So, I guess, let's put a black swan over here. Oh my God, man. What a retard. Got that? So, according to DJ, at a 1 foot observer height, we're looking at the black swan through the water. And you got dumbass Jen. Yeah. Cheer him on there, Jen. You dumbass cracker. Let's go back again. Jen almost ruined it for us. Oh, come on, go back.
Primarily controlled by temperature.
Oh, exactly. Give me a J. Let's put the CC up, just in case I'm hearing things.
Low altitudes, making these observations from, say, 1 foot observer height, right?
Yeah.
Looking through the water. It's
looking through the water, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're doing right here. You're looking through the water. Yeah, Jen? Mr. Yes Man? Yeah. Looking through the water. Must be looking through the water here. Why don't you do us a favor? All of you knuckle draggers. Take the next 3 days off, then quit. For everything sacred and holy. Looking through the water at the Black Swan. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back. I'll let it roll through it again. Get these CCs off here. It freaking drives me nuts.
Controls the refractive index at these low altitudes, making these observations from, say, 1 foot observer height, right?
Yeah.
Looking through the water. It's primarily controlled by temperature.
Looking through the water, it's primarily controlled by temperature, ladies and gentlemen. What's it? No, yeah. What's it?
Exactly.
Exactly. Absolutely.
He was trying to say it's controlled by the air getting less dense as you go upward.
As you go upward. Can't go up on a globetard. Can't go up. There is no up on a globetard. There's only in and out. You go up. You have to go up from horizontal plane. Welcome to Flat Earth.
No,
right? That's not.
It's
that's
a mix.
Not
it's
what
such a mix. It's such a mix of flux and different things.
It's such a mix and flux of different thingies.
I don't know how they can put a number on it.
You don't know how they can put a number on what? Refraction? Well, that's easy. You just used a formula. How do they put a number on it? There's a formula right there. You just input the parameters into the formula, right? And then they put a number on it. It's called theta. In this case, the angle of refraction is 22.09 degrees. That's how they put a number on it, actual refraction. These idiots in here, I've heard them. I don't know if it's going to be on this one. They think refraction is based on percentages of something. I don't know what the hell it is, but they keep on asking ballers, what percentage of refraction? What percentage of refraction is in this photo? The ballers, they don't know their ass from a pipe wrench, so they're befuddled by it. Oh my God. I don't know. Hopefully it's in here, man, and I can show you how they do their dumb shit.
I don't know how they could be able to do that.
I don't know how they could be able to do that. Well, Jen, if you follow the law of refraction, which is Snell's law, that in all cases of refraction of light, you can put a number on it. Idiot.
To be honest.
Yeah, to be honest. Thanks.
Could they?
How could they?
I mean, JJ.
Well, with Snell's law.
Hey, the reality is with the Black Swan thing.
Hey, stop using my damn arguments, man. Especially by you 20 fuck-ups. My word. This guy couldn't spell cat if I spotted him the C and the A.
Okay. Even
okay.
Even Walter Bisland modeled this out.
Oh my God, he's going to Walter Bisland's model. Really, what's a model first? Can you define that? Does Walter Bisland, like an idiot that didn't even know what a hypothesis was, is that a scientific model he has? How in the flying Fukuyama is he putting a picture into a model? But what? That doesn't even make any sense. 20 fuck-ups, dude. I mean, cease and desist, man. I mean, for everything sacred and holy.
Out. Okay, and his
Not okay.
model showed
His model showed,
that it would require a temperature gradient.
What? The black swan would require a temperature gradient. What? What the hell are you talking about? A temperature looking through the water? It would require a temperature gradient. This is so stupid. It's hard to even fathom what he's talking about. But the black swan, I still got it up, by the way. This would require a temperature gradient, like a horizontal temperature gradient. 20 fuck-ups.
Okay. Over,
Not okay.
I think it was 5 or 10 or 15 feet.
5 or 10 or 10 or 15 or 20 and 35 and 64 and 20.
A temperature change.
Where's a temperature change? You talking about a horizontal temperature change? You glue-sniffing idiot?
Of between 10 and 20 degrees.
10, now it's 10 and 20 degrees what?
Degrees Celsius within that.
Degrees Celsius, so the black swan would require 10 to 20 degrees Celsius horizontal temperature change. For what? What the fuck are you even talking about?
Within that pocket.
Within the pocket? What pocket?
Those
Hot pocket?
Those layers.
Within those layers. What layers? What the hell are you even talking about?
Dude, that doesn't happen.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, this is Elijah level incoherency.
Okay.
Not okay.
Can you show?
Can somebody save him and just talk over him or something? My word.
I mean, one instance of you take a temperature reading at.
Oh my God, he's gonna continue.
Whatever, at the ground.
Just whatever. You take a temperature reading, right? Why don't you shove that thermometer up your ass and give us a temperature reading there? Probably be about 2, matching your IQ.
Okay. And you go
Not okay.
10 or 15 feet.
You go 10 or 15 feet and you shove the thermometer back up your ass and take the temperature again?
And the temperature is between 10 and 20 degrees different than when you were.
What the hell is he fucking talking about, dude? He's going to do this all over again, man.
On the ground.
Oh, God.
Like, that doesn't
over
exist.
10 miles.
T-Dub.
Look, and
do so. Oh, thank the Lord. DJ, come on. We want to hear some other retarded horse shit. Somewhat coherently.
In the side chat.
Like a giant. Like
He's trying to blow him off. It's in the side chat. What's in the side chat? We got Bo's pedigree information for the day the Black Swan was taken. Right? The video was taken. Where I took the still out of. So what do we got? Wind direction, wind speed, wind gust, significant wave height, dominant wave period, average period, mean wave direction, atmospheric pressure. That's a friggin' paradox. Pressure tendency. I need to use that in a sentence today. Air temperature and water temperature. So I don't know, DJ, what are you appealing to? The water temperature? You know, the one you're looking through for the Black Swan. Yeah. Idiot.
a giant, like multiple.
Damn, he just won't shut up.
Layer cake, you know.
It's a multiple giant layer pineapple upside down cake from the Gravy Monster.
Across over 10 miles, having that be
across over 10 miles makes perfect sense.
Consistent, but it's like that doesn't happen, man.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Please, somebody stop him.
Go ahead, DJ. Sorry.
Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, and I have to apologize to my audience because I had to put them through that. So I have to. I'm sorry for that, guys. Truly. Hopefully, it won't happen again.
Yeah, just what I put in the side chat as well.
Yeah, just what I put in the side. Did you put a layer cake inside the side chat? Because that's what he was talking about. Fucking idiot.
Oh, right. So it
right? No, not right. Wrong.
Be primarily controlled by temperature.
What's primarily controlled by temperature? What's it? What's its?
Okay, and we have...
Not okay.
Here is the surf report from that exact day that he did this observation with the black swan. And we have the water temperature and the air temperature there. Okay, so we have 16-degree water and 17-degree air.
And so what?
Okay, so you're not going to be able
not okay
to have this drastic change, this fluctuation.
This drastic change. What are you talking about? Are you talking about you when you were looking through the water at the black swan? What does this have to do with anything? The air temperature and water temperature. I don't see air and water temperature anywhere in the definitions of refraction or the formula. You? I don't see temperature in here at all. Wonder why.
Fluctuation vertically in temperature.
A fluctuation vertically in temperature? Are we looking vertically? In the black swan, is this a vertical view? You dumbass cracker.
Which is going to drastically change the refractive index.
Oh my God, him and his fucking idiot refractive index. Have to go back there. From Andrew Thomas Young, don't confuse refraction, the process, with refractive index, like idiot DJ dumbass is doing, a ratio of propagation speeds, or the latter, this is the latter, with refractivity. So what are you saying here? Andrew Thomas Young is saying, don't confuse refraction and refractivity with the refractive index. Ass clown.
Give you this crazy level of refraction that you...
Crazy level of refraction. Can we get an official definition of crazy? Do you know Roofy, the original numpty from Down Under? Crazy refraction.
You're trying to claim. That would have to be claimed to be able to explain this.
Explain what? What's this? What are you explaining? Or what are you just so storing? We kind of lost it. What a moron.
It's well over 1,000%.
I told you, here we go with the percentages. It's well over 1,000% of... What the hell are you even talking about? Focus much.
Beyond where you should be seeing.
Beyond where you should be seeing makes no damn sense. Makes no sense.
On a globe. It's impossible.
On a globe. Thanks for that addition.
When you have almost uniform temperatures of the air and the water.
Uniform temperature. Yeah, but you said you were looking through the water. Which is glue sniffing insane, but that doesn't, these temperatures, the air temperature and water temperature has nothing to do with refraction. At all. Zero.
Okay, like the reason we get an
not okay.
inferior mirage is because
why are we going into what an inferior mirage? This glue sniffer doesn't even know what mirages are. Remember the last time he was on the show, he said that towering and stooping and looming and sinking were mirages? Remember that? This idiot of a clown. Let's go through this. Back to the subject matter expert. So all four are in here, by the way. Let's see what Andrew Thomas Young has to say from his optics glossary, not his meteorological glossary, dumbass. Looming. The appearance above the horizon of a distant object that would normally be hidden below it. This effect is caused by unusually large terrestrial refraction, usually due to a thermal inversion. That sounds sciencey right there. Here's the important part. Looming is the opposite of sinking. Pay attention now. Both are refraction phenomena, but neither one is a mirage. Andrew Thomas Young, San Diego State. Towering. Again, Andrew Thomas Young. Towering, abnormal vertical stretching of the image of a distant object. The opposite of stooping. So we got towering, stooping. Towering and stooping are refraction phenomena that distort but do not invert images. Hence, DJ Dumbfuck, they are not mirages. Game, set, fucking match. Idiot ass clown. Now he's going to give us his rendition of an inferior mirage when he doesn't even know what a mirage is. Can't make this up. This is delusional, Dunning-Kruger, well past clinical level. This is outside my pay grade. He needs a mental health professional. Oh, by the way, you just said in relation to the Black Swan, the Black Swan is concerning the horizon. Looming and sinking have nothing to do with the horizon. It has to do with distant objects that are related to the horizon, not the horizon itself. The appearance above the horizon of a distant object that would normally be hidden below it, not the horizon itself. It's objects in relation to the horizon. You absolute ass clown. Unbelievable. Well, we got to go back here.
We have that drastic change in temperature, so...
Who gives a shit?
When you do have these drastic conditions, you get crazy miraging effects.
You get crazy miraging refraction effects. Doesn't know what refraction is, doesn't know what mirages are. He's an idiot. You see temperature? Let's go back here. Where's temperature at? Well, we got to look at Snell's law. Because the refraction of light, Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. So we have to go back here and find temperature in here. If it has to do with the refraction of light, because that's Snell's law. Where's temperature at in here? In the formula? Or in the diagram? I don't see it.
You don't have these observations where we don't really see any miraging effects or any characteristics of any drastic miraging effects.
Drastic miraging effects. Go ahead and look up drastic mirages and go ahead and define those. We need citation for that. Along with the crazy, crazy, crazy mirages.
The
yes, because air pressure is that's because air pressure is staying the same.
If the air pressure is staying the same, then you're not going to have the gradient index change, right? You're
not going to have a gradient. You're not going to have a horizontal gradient index change. Regardless of the pressure, you idiot. My word. The further this circles the fucking drain.
You're not going to have a fluctuating gradient, so you're not going to...
Where's a fluctuating gradient? Where's that in the law of refraction?
Have light bending.
Light doesn't bend, you moron.
I meant at a specific altitude. It does continuously change as you go up.
As you go up, it's that density changes.
Air pressure decreases.
You're only at 1 foot, mate.
Matrix coming back. You're only looking at 1 foot, dude.
Don't forget that.
Right. Because I can just back up what I said here. Okay, so is
this you? This is DJ. This dumbass frog right here.
The American Meteorological Society.
The American Meteorological Society. He's back to his idiot atmospheric refraction, the paradoxical refraction from the American Moron Society. Unbelievable.
So all of the definitions of these terms, right? This is atmospheric
refraction is not a term, it's a phrase.
It's like the world-leading like glossary for terms
This is a world-leading glossary, ladies and gentlemen.
related to meteorology.
Meteorology? I thought we were focused on optics. What an ass clown.
Okay, all of these terms are peer-reviewed by meteorologists.
These terms are peer-reviewed. Oh my god, dude. You can't save somebody from this clinical level Dunning-Kruger shit. What you have your peer beside you? Hey, look at this definition over here. You think that's good? I don't know. Let me get another peer. Hey, I got gravy monsters on top of clouds here. Is this a good definition? You're a peer. Good. Yep, we're good. Go ahead. Let's put it down. What a fucking asshole.
Okay, so here's atmospheric refraction.
Not okay. Here's atmospheric refraction again. It pops up. You got a paradox, non-refraction. Because atmosphere, in their fairy tale atmosphere, the Globers, there's only one medium. You can't have refraction in one medium. Why? Because refraction needs two medium. Or two media. Yeah, everywhere. Refraction. Let's go again. Georgia State University. Hyperphysics. Is the bending of a wave when it enters a medium where its speed is different. The refraction of light when it passes from a fast medium to a slow medium bends the light ray toward the normal to the boundary. Put them in your state's colors. Between the two media. The amount of bending depends on the indices of refraction of the, here we go again, two media, and is described quantitatively by Snell's law. From the physics classroom, refraction is bending of the path of the light wave as it passes across the boundary, state colors, separating two media. Those are your state colors, by the way. You know what I mean. It says two media here. Boundaries. Surfaces, two media. Snell's law. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. Regardless of what the two media, it even state you need two media for Snell's law. That's refraction. It's bouncing off hyperphysics from Georgia State. And to apply the refraction of light in any situation, you need Snell's law. You don't have that. You're in standing violation of refraction in Snell's law. DJ Dumbfuck.
Okay, it clearly says...
And the American Moron Society. They are also in standing violation of Snell's law and the law of refraction.
Right here. That it's dominated by temperature gradients.
Temperature gradients. Refraction is dominated by temperature gradients. I've been back here a number of times. I've never seen temperature either in the definitions or in the formula. There's no temperatures here. They're calculating the angle of refraction, and there's no temperature in here. What are they doing wrong? Huh. Yep, there you go. Prosecution rest. Well, I could have rested like within the first 30 seconds, right? Where's the fun in that, though?
It's okay, so the temperature is going to affect the how dense the air is. Yeah, that's going to be the main thing that's going to give you the light deviating gradually.
That's refraction. That's not part of refraction. Yes, and dark matter is created from nothing by luminescent gerbils.
Towards the denser medium.
Sure it is.
Okay, so if you have a cold layer of air...
Oh my god. Define cold. We've got layers of air, do we?
Right, let's say you have much warmer water.
Oh, we're going to switch up. That was a sentence fragment then. So we got much warmer water, the same water that you were looking through for the black swan. Sorry, I didn't take the black swan off there, guys.
Then the air temperature above, okay? It's going to make...
Who cares? Temperature has nothing to do with refraction.
Make a small warm layer of air above the surface.
Oh my god.
And then it's going to gradually...
What would that matter? You're looking through the water, according to you.
Really cool down.
Jesus.
Okay, the light bouncing off the object.
The light bouncing off what object? What's the object? A submarine?
Back towards the optic is
back towards the optic? Yeah, this is optics, right? Why are you pulling up the American Moron Society?
Is going to bend towards, gradually towards.
Doesn't bend, you fucking idiot. You don't know what light is either.
Towards the denser medium.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't have anything to do with the law of refraction in Snell's law. Let's see if there's any denser mediums in here. No denser mediums in here, not that I've seen. It says two media. Dense, nothing there. Snell's law applies to refraction of light in any situation. It doesn't have density there. Doesn't have density inside the law of refraction either. No density in here either. You're full of shit. You're delusional, Dunning-Kruger. Well above clinical level.
Okay, and that's going to cause sinking.
Not okay. Not okay. No. It's not okay.
And sometimes it can be the other way around, where you've got a layer of cooler air closer to the surface and warmer air above it. So then the light's going to bend downward, and then you're going to get the opposite of sinking, which is going to be a bit of looming.
Oh, the looming mirage.
Right, it's going to displace...
Just a bit of it. Just a bit of looming. Sure, and Liberace's sister was a Saudi prince, a Mau Mau fighter pilot, and Sasquatch.
Things upward. Sure. That's how it's explained in the mainstream.
Mainstream? Is that where I went with my fishing pole? And it's not explained. That's a just so story. That's moronic and flies in the face and stands in direct contradiction to Snell's law and the law of refraction.
That's what all the citations back up.
All the citations. Let's see all the citations. Let's see it. Let's see them.
And that's what all of the experts from the globe side say.
All of the experts, you're going to have to pull. We need to see all the citations, and then we need to see all. You need to gather up all the experts from the globetard side, so you can establish and support your point right here, you glue sniffer. Let me guess, you ain't going to do shit. You're just talking out your ass, making shit up.
Hey.
There's DJ right there. Is anything else? We got anything else here? A lot of quietness.
So that's why you're being...
Oh, he's back.
Asked, you know, like, would you have a...
Is the guy even there? He's not saying anything.
Single observation that takes this into account, that matches up.
That takes what into account? You're asking somebody who's not there to take something into account that you haven't defined yet.
With the globe?
And ask him if it lines up with the globe. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, he is there. There's JJ. He's a fish, too. Just like DJ. JJ and DJ. JJ and DJ sitting in the tree. You can finish it.
The Rainy Lake experiment. And again.
No.
Oh my God, we're going off a Rainy Lake experiment. What the hell is the Rainy Lake experiment? I'm willing, since a baller brought this up, I'm willing to go all in that this is not a scientific experiment without even looking at it. What do you think my chances of winning are? Oh boy. All right. So Rainy Lake. What the hell are you even talking about? This is off topic.
No, the Rainy Lake.
I explicitly said that temperature and air pressure.
Just talk through them, DJ.
Sure. With the two readings that I was.
Temperature and air pressure were two readings. Yeah.
Asking for. I said temperature every time I asked for the primary data. I know
the primary data. What all makes up the primary data for the Rainy Lake experiment?
Temperature
so they didn't measure Rainy Lake experiment.
So he said you couldn't hear him because DJ's diarrhea of the fucking mouth. Let's go back. I thought I heard him say that temperature causes refraction. This guy.
My data. I know temperature does
they didn't
cause
measure Rainy Lake experiment.
There it is. Yeah, temperature does cause refraction. Go back here, baller. Idiot clown. So anything here in temperature, I see boundaries. I see two media. I see is described, refraction is described by Snell's law quantitatively. Bending, the amount of bending depends on the indices of refraction of the two media. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in that definition. Not seeing temperature in this one from the physics classroom either. I'm not seeing it in the definitions of refraction or the formula of refraction. Why aren't these measured? Or I'm sorry, why aren't these mentioned? The mystery wrapped in a riddle. Probably the same reason why Aunt Jetty's late summer tomato haul from Tupelo, Mississippi's not in there. Probably the same reason why. Yeah, because it has nothing to fucking do with it.
Which is why I asked for that data. And
why you asked for that data? Who'd you ask the data for? And with regards to what?
Air pressure is a very big factor. In fact,
air pressure is a very, very big factor in what?
A stronger factor in.
Stronger factor than what? For what?
Refraction. It is.
Really? Okay, then. You had temperature. You said temperature caused refraction, but air pressure is more important. Something to that effect. For refraction, I'm not seeing air pressure anywhere in this definition from Hyperphysics, Georgia State University. No air pressure here from physics classroom in either one. None in the formula. It has air, not air pressure. So, well, it's not here. I don't see it. You want to know why?
It's literally air pressure over temperature.
No.
Oh, now it's air pressure over temperature. Let's see if that's in the formula. It's not there.
Citations, temperature is what's going to create the difference in refractive index.
Well, refractive index doesn't have anything to do with the refraction. Remember, we're going to have to do this again. You're confusing refractive index with refraction. Andrew Thomas Young, don't confuse refraction, the process, with refractive index. Yep, you're making that mistake he warned you about. Idiot Mong.
Okay, so we're talking about...
Not okay.
Optical density.
Optical density? Is optical density in here? Is that when you look at something that's dense? What about when you're not looking at it? Is it still dense? Just not optically, right? Fuck it. Let's see if optical density is here. So from Hyperphysics, Georgia State, I'm looking for optical density. Mediums, two media, Snell's law. Nope. Fraction bend the path of light wave as it passes across a boundary in your state colors. Separating two media. Oh, you're a foreigner. In your country colors. Snell's law. Did you notice this one? Snell's law. Maybe I didn't point this out today. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. Just thought I'd point that out. Optical density. I'm not seeing it. Is the optical density the sign? No, not seeing it. Are you just making shit up?
Optical
when we're
density
talking about Snell's law and whether or not it applies.
We're not talking about Snell's law. It doesn't.
Then you're not talking. If you're not talking about Snell's law, then you're not talking about refraction.
Apply. I've just put a stack.
If it doesn't apply, then there is no refraction, right? Because physics classroom says, you see that apply word that you used? I'm going to use it on you. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation. That is, in every situation. So, if you're not talking about Snell's law, then you're not talking about this guy. Fraction of light. See how I did that? I know it had a lot of twists and turns, and I was a little quick on there. Hopefully you caught it.
Citations in the side chat.
You don't have citations in the side chat, you fucking idiot.
Single citation is very, very...
Every single citation is what? Very, 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 very. Yeah, we heard that before.
I've just put a stack of citations in the side chat. Every single citation is very, 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 very...
Very, not only very, very, but very, 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 very. That's Deuce 7 offsuit, ladies and gentlemen, if I ever heard it.
Distinct on exactly what needs to be present.
I can give you distinct citations that tell you...
You can give him distinct citation. This guy doesn't even know what a citation is.
Everything I'm trying to say, but you won't...
He's gonna give every single citation about everything he's trying to say.
So back it up.
But you won't believe it. That's what he said. I'll go back. I'll give you guys a J to get the whole thing. Sorry for the interruption. I'm a worm.
Very, very distinct on exactly what needs to be present.
I can give you distinct citations that tell you everything I'm trying to say, but you won't believe it.
So back it up then. Talk to
Matrix is losing his patience.
Until you get the bill.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. So Matrix has been asking for these citations for about 40 minutes. This guy just said that's exactly what he's been doing without posting a single citation. He thinks, this ass clown JJ, thinks that when he says something, it's a citation. I told you. Didn't I tell you that? It would have to be. If he's claiming that he's already did that, already gave the citations, and he didn't give them, and all he did was give his Just So stories, he thinks his Just So stories are citations, ladies and gentlemen. We got retard on retard crime here.
Yeah, so you brought up Rainy Lake.
Well, back it up.
DJ wants to go to Rainy Lake. Interrupted Matrix, who wants those citations.
Citations.
No,
Rainy Lake.
It's not about...
Oh my God, man. How long have we gone? 2 hours and 8 minutes. Another 6 hours to go, ladies.
Lake.
You've already done that.
He already said, I've already done that to Matrix. He's already given him the citations, ladies and gentlemen. I told you.
Brought up Rainy Lake. I asked you.
Scary.
If you had a single test that had actually accounted for this. So they didn't actually.
Single test that accounted for what?
Measure the
since you're bypassing friggin' Matrix appeal for citations for 40 minutes, you're chasing idiot JJ's Rainy Lake non-experiment. Yeah. What an ass clown you are.
Test that had actually accounted for this. So they didn't actually measure the refractive index gradient.
They didn't measure the refractive index gradient. Who measures refractive index gradients in the unit of measure, please? And the tool, by the way. Got that. You fucking idiot. Oh my God.
And to be able to make that claim.
To make what claim? The refractive index by itself has nothing whatsoever to do with refraction. Remember, Andrew Thomas Young told you that? You're confusing indices of refraction with refraction. You're a moron.
They just put the image into a computer.
Who are they?
Model, right?
A computer model. Is a computer model a scientific model? Define scientific model.
And just guessed it based on a computer model.
So they guessed what? What's it? Idiot.
Okay, so instead of
not okay.
Being a K factor of 0.1.
K factor? What in the flying Fukuyama is a K factor? Maybe I missed it. Not in the definitions. You'd figure the K factor, taking that for K curvature, is in here. Right? Does anyone see a K in this formula? Because if the K has to do with refraction, then it would need to be in this formula because Snell's law applies to the refraction of light, what they're talking about. In any situation, there must be a K in this formula, according to dumbfuck DJ. Is it there? Nope. Sounds like he's just making shit up. Doesn't it?
No, they didn't. It's literal. I was literally reading Walter Bislin's website about this.
You would. Ask it what a hypothesis is. Get your popcorn out. Oh, you don't know what one is anyway. Don't ask him. It's like a retard on retard crime. Forget I
yesterday.
said that.
I can bring it up for you as well. They say that the way that they calculated for atmospheric refraction.
Calculated for atmospheric refraction doesn't exist. They say that how they calculated. How did they calculate? They better use this. Yeah? But you said Snell's law doesn't apply to your paradoxical non-refraction. Idiot. You got a muddled composition of moron here. It's a layer cake.
Fraction was by putting it into a computer model. Right? They didn't actually measure what's empirically going on.
What's empirically going on? Where the hell is Adam at? What empirically is going on? He wouldn't know the difference between empirical and a chartreuse windsock. He's using words, phrases, and terms he's absolutely clueless of.
With the refractive index.
Refractive. I'm about done with this idiot.
Also, they did use empirical measurements. They also had a computer model.
No, they didn't. They used the computer model to calculate for...
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that one. We're going to get to the main guy here because we're going to have a baller. This is a different video from 2 days ago. We're going to have a baller, idiot baller, compromised DJ douchebag. Okay? And that's what I titled the video from. So if you stayed, thank you. I needed that background information just to give you a clue on what idiot you're dealing with. Watch this idiot baller compromise him.
So, Scott, do you see these examples right here? That's things disappearing in the horizon. Well, two of them are in the horizon where you can see they're visibly getting compressed via some optical effects or getting mirrored. Is that Earth curve or are those optical effects?
The building missing?
This is, you seen him pop up, Scott Mackey? He's been around for a while. I don't know if he was out here originally. I don't think so, but he's a seasoned idiot baltard.
Yeah, that's the Earth curve. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like Earth curve to me.
So where the hand is pointing, that's Earth.
The hand is pointing. Isn't the finger pointing? How can you? points there, Han.
It's curve and not just compression.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you're wrong, because you can literally measure the windows. We'll just say the window's like 1 inch, and you can look at the very bottom where it's like 1/10 of an inch. So yeah, it's compressed. There you go. GG.
GG. Good to go.
No, that's what's compressing it.
Exactly.
The sister.
Exactly. It's perspective.
Exactly. I don't think that the answer. That's an answer. Hold on a second. Let me go back. That's pretty funny. Hold on.
No, that's what's compressing it.
Exactly. It's.
Who's this Lieu Floody Tutu dude? I've never seen him before, by the way. So what's compressing this? Exactly. Absolutely.
It's perspective, optics.
It's perspective. Perspective. You know that you're another enabler because you're a moron. The ballers can't appeal to perspective. One of the shining tenets of perspective is angular size change with distance. They have to deny the very existence of that phenomena because it's not in their earth curve maths, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite shocking. I was talking to Brian about this the other day, and Brian's been on this perspective issue for a long time. And we even, I'm not going to say we, Brian constructed an argument. It's a beautiful argument. I'm not going to go over that today, maybe next time, about perspective and angular size change with distance along with earth curvature, and showed beyond any reasonable doubt, I mean, with absolute certainty, that you can't have perspective and earth curve exist simultaneously. They're mutually exclusive in reality. So that's all you need. You can demonstrate, you can destroy the whole globetard religion by showing something decrease in size with distance, ladies and gentlemen. That's how easy it is. I can prosecution arrest stop right there. It's all over. They can't do anything except flail incoherently. It's funny. Get your popcorn out. Maybe we'll do it one day. We'll get an idiot ball-tard in here, and I'll pounce on him. I did that a number of times in politics for the last 3 months that I was there. I even posted it in a side chat and explained it like 25 times. They still didn't get it. My cat's litter box could get it after the second time. But I digress. Sorry.
It's all that stuff.
It's all that stuff, C's.
Be specific. No, don't know all that stuff. What is compressing it?
You don't know gases? What?
Gases minus all of it.
It's called a stooping effect.
But slow down.
DJ comes in. This is called a stooping effect. This is a stooping mirage to DJ Dumbfuck.
What's compressing it? Let's figure this out.
What's compressing it? You asked him before. He said exactly. Exactly, he's compressing this.
Together.
His sister?
Let's not go with I don't know.
He answered you. He didn't say I don't know. He answered.
Yeah, he did say I don't know. I heard him say, he gave a whole bunch of reasons and said I don't know.
Answered you.
He did. He said all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I heard it.
No, that's what he said.
You don't listen too well, do you, DJ? You have all kind of problems, dude. Probably some deeper rooted issues back with the colors with the boundary.
It's a well-known effect called stooping.
Stooping mirage.
Okay, what is stooping?
It's a type of miraging effect.
Told you. I told you he thinks stooping is a mirage. I told you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I didn't want that. I wanted the other one. I told you. He thinks stooping is a mirage. That's what he said. What's stoop? Good job, Mackie. Appreciate that. Here it is. Stooping. They combine it with towering. Let's do this again. From Andrew Thomas Young. Hey. No, I don't want that. From Andrew Thomas Young, San Diego State University Astronomy Department. Towering, abnormal vertical stretching of the image of a distant object, the opposite of stooping. Towering and stooping are refraction phenomena that distort but do not invert images. Hence, DJ dumbfuck, they are not mirages. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I give you DJ dumbfuck. Doesn't even know what mirage is. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Right, where objects in the distance.
No, not right. Wrong. Wrong, not right.
Appear to be compressed, and it's due to a particular variation in the refractive index.
Here we go. Back to his refractive index.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have refraction in the atmosphere then.
So this is good. So a baller is asking an alleged flat earther if we have refraction in the atmosphere.
Great.
Obviously.
His answer, obviously, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously. There you go. There it is. Scott's probably shocked. I can't remember.
Okay, so we obviously have refraction in the atmosphere. And so we can have refraction going through just a single medium, right?
Obviously.
Thanks, Scott. We can have refraction going through a single media. I don't think so. It specifically states from Hyperphysics, Georgia State University, refraction is the bending of a wave when it enters a medium where its speed is different. The refraction of light when it passes from a fast medium to a slow medium bends the light ray toward the normal to the boundary, that's what I was talking about before, and the colors, between the two media. DJ? See? Refraction, specifically, two media. The amount of bending depends upon the indices of refraction of the two media, DJ, and is described quantitatively by Snell's law. This says two media. You said one media. You agreed with that Baltard because he's Jedi mind tricked you into giving him refraction, of which it doesn't exist, because that's not refraction. From Physics Classroom, according to DJ, one media. Let's see what the Physics Classroom has to say. Refraction is the bending of the path of a light wave as it passes across the boundary, country colors, separating two media. Two, not one. Specifically stated, two media. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light. Back to the Physics Classroom. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation, regardless of what the two media are. You are in standing contradiction with the law of refraction, Snell's law. You don't know what refraction is either. You have no idea. Thank you for demonstrating it clearly. Asshat.
Okay, cool.
Well, he loves it because you're enabling him with your dumbassery. So Scott's good with it. Let's see where else this goes.
That's the progress. You guys used to. Yep.
See, he was, like I said, he wasn't back there. Let me go back. He wasn't all the way back there, but he maybe 2017 or so. So he knows. He was the one that I was laughing at.
Obviously.
Okay, cool. That's the progress. You guys just not to concede that.
No.
No, not to. We not only didn't concede it, we laughed at your dumbasses, right? Because I established it. I did. Me. He's a terrorist sympathizer. This fucking idiot right here. And delusional Dunning-Kruger clinical level.
No. Well, yeah, some flat earthers. Yeah.
Actual flat earthers.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can have refraction. So why can we not explain the black swan with refraction?
Oh my God, he brought up the black swan. Why can't you give me a just so story with refraction with the black swan, is what he essentially asked.
Right, because there's no type of refractive effect that can account for such a giant discrepancy.
No, there's no refraction there because we're only dealing with one media. The problem is you don't know what refraction is, so you can't answer his question correctly and coherently. You're a dumb fuck. Pretender clown, moron.
Right?
He's gonna catch you, by the way. DJ, get ready.
Don't understand anything about refractive or mirage.
Yeah, that's you. You don't understand anything about refraction or miraging. That was clearly demonstrated here today.
Effects, if you think that that can be explained.
What can be explained? What's that? And it's not going to be an explanation. You don't know what explanations are, by the way. They're just so stories.
Okay, so you would need a...
Not okay.
You would need a K factor. You know what a K?
You would need a K factor. K factor, stumbling, stuttering fool. Wait, that K factor's come up again. Where's the K factor? K curvature. I don't see K in here. You? Not in here. Well, if it's not in there, and that's Snell's law, and Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation, you got big fucking problems. Because you're making shit up. Yeah.
Refractive coefficient is? Refraction?
You know what a refraction what's a he doesn't even know what refraction, let alone a refraction coefficient. Where's the refraction coefficient here? I'll bet you he doesn't even know what a fucking coefficient is. Where's the coefficient here, DJ dumbfuck? I don't see it. Nope. Just making shit up, pulling stuff out of your ass and making shit up.
Coefficient, K factor.
He's going to bust you here in a minute, DJ.
You know how that works?
You know how that works? How does it work?
Yeah.
Define works. So Scott says, yeah.
Yeah, so you need, when you...
Yeah, so, no one's explained how it worked, though. He didn't bust you there because you caught him by surprise with the K factor. Nicely done, by the way. Because Scott doesn't know his ass from a pipe wrench, but he gets lucky every now and again, and he's going to get lucky coming up here in a second. See, if you were talking to me or somebody else of my ilk about that K factor, I'd shove that K right up your ass and make you choke on it. I wouldn't let go. Fucking moron. Pretender clown fraud.
You punch these observations in, right?
You punch observations into what? What are you punching observations into, glue sniffer?
Would need, if you assumed the Earth were a globe, right? You would need to punch that up to 1.
Punch that up? Punch what up? What the hell are you talking about?
1.
To 1? Punch it up to 1 what?
Just under 1, right? So there would be...
Now it's just under 1. 1 what?
So much refraction that...
So much refraction? You're a fucking asshat.
The Earth was flat. Or appeared flat.
That's incorrect. You're not done the math.
Yep. That is incorrect. He's going to bust him right now. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Flat. Or appeared flat.
That's incorrect. You're not done the math.
No.
Yeah, he hasn't done the math.
No, I have, right?
You have done the math. Okay. We going to see it?
I can show you, right?
Just math about whatever. I don't know what he's even talking about. You talking about the black swan, you idiot? Idiot.
Right now, many observations.
Go ahead, show us right now. See, he's going to try to get away. Let's see if Scott will catch him. He's going to try to hit him with a barrage of horse shit to try to get his attention away by the claim that he just made about he can do the math and show it. Watch what he does, this little fuckwit weasel. Let's go back.
Okay, so appeared flat.
I want you to listen to all of it. Listen to this.
Up to 1 or just under 1, right? So there would be so much refraction that the Earth was flat or appeared flat.
That's incorrect. You're not done the math.
No, I have, right? I can show you right now many observations.
Not show us many observations. Show us the math that you said that you completed. You see what he did? He changed the topic real quick. Let's see if Scott will catch him.
Okay, so you're claiming...
Yo, you stuttering fool. You might have got him with the power of suggestion when you hit him with your barrage here.
You're claiming that refraction can explain it, so...
Yeah, there you go. So he puts the onus back on him with his horseshit refraction and DJ's horseshit refraction. He gets away from having completed the math. Let's see if that trips up Scott.
Go ahead and validate that. If that's what you want to claim.
He's keeping going, right? Just put some more layers on there between your horseshit claim. You couldn't add 1 + 1. Your horseshit claim of doing the math with refraction. Get as far away, put as much bullshit between that claim and you supporting it as possible. Yeah, I know that little fucking trick.
Claim.
Yeah, how many degrees of refraction would you need for the black swan?
Nicely done. Nicely done, Scott. You are fucking busted, DJ. Nicely done, sir. Now, he didn't come back on having him have DJ show his math, but he came back with something just as good. You hear him? Let's do it again.
Yeah, how many degrees of refraction would you need for the black swan?
Beautiful. Go ahead, DJ.
Degrees. It's not
degrees. It's not measured in degrees.
Measured in degrees.
I beg to differ. I'll play it again. Sorry.
Would you need for the black swan?
Degrees. It's not measured in degrees.
That's how.
Really? Refraction's not measured in degrees, DJ. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You see this angle of refraction here? You solve it using Snell's law and the law of refraction. Once you input all the parameters here, and you go step by step by step, your answer is given in degrees. It's called the angle of refraction, you dumb fuck. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we got a pretender clown flat earther that just got exposed. Mae West is in the corner blushing. A dumbass baller exposed him that quick. That? Yeah. You like that? Let's see where else this goes.
How refraction is measured, yes, it is.
No, it actually isn't.
No, it's not. Denied it twice.
It is, though.
It is. Why don't you just show him? But I don't think he will.
Okay, show a citation for that.
I will. It's not really a citation. It's the implication from the formula. You see this theta here? Dumb fuck. And this theta here? Dumb fuck. You know what theta means? Angle. And angles are measured in what? Degrees. Turn out the lights. Party's over. But this will have no effect on them. They will just continue down their idiot-enabling dumbfuck road and give ballers, enable ballers, and give them refraction. And not only give them refraction, non-refraction refraction, they're going to make some shit up because DJ Dumbfuck and all the mods, that is AI Overlord or Ardent, whoever he is these days, 2.0, a.k.a. Gomer Pyle Fuckstick, Indio, 00 Moron, Jetty, Jagoff, Miggy, Moron, all of them are Jedi mind tricked by this idiot DJ. I really don't know what to say. They're going to be giving ballers this refraction that they just made up every single day. Every single day. Somebody's going to, because the ballers now know that they can get away with the horseshit refraction, right? They'll just come in and bring it up. It's been happening for the past 3 weeks. At least once daily. That's what you get. Have fun with that.
What is refraction? Go ahead.
What now? He's saying, what is refraction? He's going to try to put some distance between that train wreck of a dumpster fire comment that just exposed him. He's going to try to put some distance between that. He's going to just hammer him with this.
Go ahead and tell me the mechanism of how.
Now it's the mechanism of refraction. You just asked him for the definition of refraction, so you just asked him for two different things. The definition should cover it, though.
Refraction even is said to work.
It's said to work.
What's the definition?
Back to the definition again.
What type of refraction are you talking about?
There's only one type of refraction. It's Snell's law. It's the law of refraction. Snell's law applies to the refraction of light in any situation and every situation. Therefore, there's only one type of refraction. It's Snell's law. That's it. That's it. I don't see hyperphysics, Georgia State, stating anything other than that. Physics classroom stating anything other than that. No one does. Encyclopedia Britannica doesn't state anything other than that. They're all just repeating refrains. Same thing every single time. So there's only one, dumb fuck.
Not to begin with.
There's only one type of refraction.
A baller has to educate this moron on how many types of refraction there is, ladies and gentlemen. And he's a moron. If he's an abject moron, what does that make him? Prosecution rests. I can't remember where else they go. Let's keep it going. Let's take a break. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to pull that off there again. I am so sorry. You weren't looking. How long did I have that up there? Because I was going back and forth what I was doing. I hate when I do that. What I was doing when I was looking for all these K factors and stuff, I was looking at Snell's law. I was going through here. Where's the K factor? Where's the temperature? It's not in here. It's not anywhere. When he said, oh, it's not measured in degrees, well, yeah, it is. It's right here. Right? Go through Snell's law step by step by step, giving the inputs, the refractive indices of both, in this specific case, air and water. Notice the surface here. Yeah. And then when you get down to it, what are you looking for? You're looking for the angle of refraction. It's given in degrees, theta. Theta means angle. That's what I was saying before. Yeah, theta 1, theta I, theta R. The angle of refraction, that's the one you want. Yeah. No K factors. It's measured in degrees. The units of measure for refraction are degrees. The angle of refraction. What it is. Those are the definitions that I went through just in case the Black Swan was up. I went through them any number of times here, about 20, probably more. Hyperphysics, Georgia State Universities, there's no K factors. There's nothing in these definitions, what they were claiming. The one media, see, two media, DJ claiming there's only one media in the definition of refraction. He's a fucking glue sniffer. Just pulling shit out of his ass, making shit up. In standing violation of the law of refraction. Snell's law. And he doesn't know what refraction is. Yeah. Let's take a break. Let's do that. All right, let's take a break. I need a break. All right. What do we got over here, Kim? Nice one, Jolly Man. No, there's R. Magical refraction. QE is just ignoring the mysticism. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, that's a complete thrashing. I shouldn't have to do anything more with this idiot. Do I? What do you guys think? So I can move on and spend my time, apply my wares elsewheres. What's that? El Baruni Cappuccino. He said, I shit you not, a couple weeks ago, Indio said to DJ, if you lined up 100 ballers and asked them who taught them more about FE, QE or DJ, they would all say DJ. Indio, with his mouth full of cotton balls, full of horse shit, taught the ballers. My God. I taught the ballers a fucking lesson. In 2016, when he was in his mother's basement jacking off to the Sears catalog, I was whooping ballers' asses. Taught them. You can't teach a moron. I gave him some lessons, though. Ones that they'll never forget. Fucking ass clowns. Just shooting off at the mouth, man. Not knowing dick. Hey, Indio, you dumb fuck. Why don't you come on in here? Right? Mr. The scientific method is based on induction, dumb fuck. You ass clown. Bring your dumb ass refraction ass in here. I'll tear you up. Your mother won't fucking recognize you. Any of you ass clowns, just come on over. You're welcome. Any of you. Why don't you all come over at the same time? Yeah. You'd be better off with a millstone wrapped around your neck and you'd fucking thrown overboard. You know it. I know it. Everyone that can fog a mirror knows it. Yeah. All right. Something's cooking out there in the kitchen. It's in the Ninja. I can smell it. I'm starting to get a mite peckish, ladies and gentlemen. So, since it's supposed to rain Saturday, I'm thinking we might do another QE live on Saturday. Now, don't hold me to it. But I think we might head in that direction. Hey, nice one, Jolly Man. Smells laws. 2 sniffer dogs. Nice. That's all you had to do, Jolly Man. Just 2 sniffer dogs. That would have done it. I don't need to read anything else. Too funny. All right, let me get my act together over here. Got to do that. Put that on deafen. Hey, don't play yet. We're getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take my leave of you. Hey, it was good to be back. Like I said, Saturday, possibly. Because it's going to rain. I don't know yet. Let's just leave it as a possibility. And then we'll see what else we can do. I've got a lot of material lined up. I just don't know which direction I'm going to go yet. We're definitely going to get back to the Land of Misfit Toys 1.0, the mothership of enabling. I just don't know if we're going to do that Saturday or not. But I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I hope you learned, more importantly, I hope you learned what refraction is and what it isn't. And the absolute mind screw of delusional, Dunning-Kruger, clinical level pretender clown flat earthers. They're out there, baby. You better be careful. All right? Like I said, I hope you got at least something from it. And we'll catch you on the flip side. QE out.
step up in this game like I'm hammering nails. Earth's a flat plane, listen up, I'll tell you tales. Home Depot vibes on my tools, no fails. Level up my vision while the world just derails. Sharon said it first, now I'm chasing the truth. First wanna know, is he shilling or aloof? Now I'm flexing with the facts while they playing the fool. Flat earth, no curve, I'm breaking all the rules. Earth is like Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they say no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. Like a Home Depot. Rolling deep through Antarctica, you know what's up. Snowflakes in the air, yeah, we sipping from the cup. Well, Duffy said, trust me, I came out of the blue. Started from the hustle, now I'm building my crew. Wait, I'm stacking up truth like I'm lumber from the store. Got the blueprint, baby, I'm ready for war. See the horizon straight, no dip in my sight. Thug life on the flat, bringing all the
Earth is like... I know I missed the last one.
to the fight. Earth is like Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they saying no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. So I'm here to break walls, I'm kicking down doors, hash street life, I'm hustling what's mine is ours. A whole new vision, we gon' stack and we gon' rise. With my crew by my side, we defy all the lies.
Earth is like...
Earth is like Home Depot, got my crew on deck. Home Depot, we ballin'. All this knowledge better show respect. Home Depot, flat earth, they saying no way, but we out here grind. Home Depot, motivated, determined, leave the lies behind. So remember this hustle, keep your eyes on the prize. Earth is flat like a board, like the ones on a 5. We'll build this place together, ain't no mountain too high. Home Depot mindset, we gon' reach for the sky, yeah. So remember this hustle, keep your eyes on the prize. Earth is flat like a board, like the ones on our 5. We'll build this place together, ain't no mountain too high. Home Depot mindset, we gon' reach for the sky, yeah. Like a home